Hi, and welcome to our series of video tutorials for the web console. Today, I'm going to show you how to add custom fields and subscription groups to your database marketing account. I recommend that you follow the steps in this tutorial before you begin importing your contacts. However, this tutorial will also be useful for those of you who have already imported your contacts and are looking for new ways to get the most out of the web console. Let's begin by adding a new custom field. A custom field allows you to store information about your contacts, like their birthday or postal address. This will make more sense in a moment. To add a new custom field, click on Settings in the top right corner of the dashboard. Move your cursor over to the left of the screen. Click on Contact Database, and then click Custom Fields. You'll see that some fields have already been created for you. These are your contact's first and last name, email address, mobile number, which you'll need for sending SMS campaigns to your contact, and a password that will enable your contact to log into sections of your website if you want. These are the standard fields that appear as default whenever you add a new contact. But I also want to keep track of my contact's company name, so to do this, I need to create a new custom field. When I click on Add Custom Field, I am taken to a new screen. I'm going to call this field Company, so I'll type this into the field name. That's pretty straightforward. Input type is a little more complicated as you have a few options here. Small text will give you enough room in the field for a few words at the most, so it's suitable for company names. Large text gives you room for a few paragraphs of information, which is useful for storing notes about a contact or a description of their business. Select box allows you to create a list of options and choose one of these to be stored against your contact. This is useful for fields like your contact's country, their client type, or any other field where there can only be one answer. Multi-select box also allows you to create a list of possible options, but this time you can select more than one answer. For example, you could use this field to remember what products your contact might be interested in. The date field allows you to store a date such as your contact's birthday or anniversary. And lastly, file allows you to upload a file against this contact. For example, a PDF of their service agreement. Here's a brief demonstration of what each of these fields looks like and how they work. I'm going to leave my field as small text. You can choose whether or not your contact can view and edit this field by changing the Is Visible to Contact field. When you send an email campaign to your contact, there is a link they can click on that allows them to edit this information if you set this to Yes. If you don't want them editing this information, then set the field to No. Choose whether or not you want this to be a required field. If you set this to Yes, you won't be able to save this contact until information has been entered into this field. I won't always be able to get my contact's company name, so I'm going to leave this field set to No. When you are done, click Save. Our new field has been added to the list. To change the order of this list, simply hover your mouse over the field until it becomes a crosshair. Left-click, and while holding the left-click button down, drag the field into its new position. Then click Save Sort Order. Now, let's look at creating a new subscription group. Subscription groups allow you to group your contacts based on their similarities. For example, your contact database might be half clients and half business associates. Now, you probably wouldn't send the same emails to your business associates as you would your clients. So this is where you would use subscription groups to divide your contacts into groups and tailor your communication with them. To create a new subscription group, click Subscription Groups just underneath Custom Fields. Then click on Add Group. I'm going to create a group for my newsletter recipients, so I'll type Newsletter into the name field. Again, if this subscription group is visible to my contact, they can choose to remove themselves from this group. Newsletter subscriptions should always be optional, so I'll choose Yes in this field. Give the group a colour too. This will make it easier for you to find this group after you've built up a number of different subscription groups in your database. When you are done, click Save. There, my new subscription group has been created, and I can start adding contacts to it. You see here that I currently have no contacts in this group, but this number will change as soon as I begin adding contacts to this group. Well, this brings us to the end of this video tutorial. I recommend that you now watch our video on uploading contacts to your database, as this is the next logical step for setting up your database marketing account. Thanks for watching.